All right, for this assignment, we are going to graph the lines. Each line will pass through an animal. So we'll say which animal the line passes through and the coordinates of that point. So for the first one, our y-intercept is -11. So on the y-axis, which is the line that goes up and down like a yo-yo, we are going to put a point at -11. Okay, so make sure your point is along that solid black line. Then our slope is 1/2. Slope is rise over run. So you have to go up or down first, and then you always run to the right. Since it's positive, we're going to go up 1 over 2. So from this dot, up 1 over 1, 2, put a point. Up 1 over 2, put a point. Up 1 over 2. Ooh, we ran into a point that's already there. So if we were to connect the dots, that line passes through the puffer fish. So up here, we are going to say puffer fish. All right, then we have to say the coordinates of that point. All right, so for coordinates, we always start at the origin. We go over first to find an elevator. Oops, I went a little too far. I should have stopped right here. So we go over to 6, hop on the elevator, and we're going to take the elevator down to -8. So the coordinates are 6, -8. And for the coordinates, you have parentheses, how much you go over, where you take the elevator to, and your parentheses. All right, let's try another one. Let's do number 9. All right, so for number 9, there is no number here for the y-intercept. Nothing is the same as 0. So I could say this is the same as y equals -2x plus 0. So my first point is going to go at 0. So on the y-axis, I'm going to have a point at 0. Then my slope, oh no, my slope is not a fraction. I can put a 1 on the bottom to make it a fraction. This slope is negative, so I'm going to go down 2, right 1. Down 2, right 1, put a dot. Down 2, right 1, put a dot. Down 2, right 1, put a dot. Down 2, right 1, down 2, right 1. I hit the flamingo. Okay, and so notice when I connect those dots, I have a straight line. It may not be perfectly straight because I'm drawing this with my mouth. Also, these lines do go on forever and ever, so I should technically put some arrows here. All right, so that one goes through the flamingo. And then we would put the coordinates here. For the sake of time, I'm just going to show you a different one. Let's do y equals 7, number 6. This one is the same as y equals no x's plus 7 or positive 7. Okay, there's no x in that equation. So our y-intercept is at 7. All right, so on the y-axis, I'm going to put a dot at 7. Our slope is 0. I can make it a fraction by putting a 1 on the bottom. So I'm going to go up 0 over 1. Up 0 over 1. Up 0 over 1. Up nothing over 1. So that line would continue going this way. And now you all are thinking, hey, there's no animal there. Well, this line goes on forever and ever and ever in both directions. So that line would pass through the jellyfish. So sometimes you might connect the dots and there's nothing there. And then you just have to keep on continuing the line and see what you run into.